Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess have Kiki and Mugi been meeting in bracket recently? Because
They
like
have been meeting quite a bit.
okay, because like I know Kiki's been doing really well, but it's like I don't know if they've fought each other or if they just happen to be on opposite sides.
No, they've fought each other quite a few times recently. I know.
So Kiki's been getting the better for the most part? Because I just know Kiki's been getting like a lot farther.
No.
Well, not a lot farther, but
Mugi took it the last 2 or 3 times they played, I think. But I know Kiki has taken sets off him before at like Juicy and whatnot.
okay, all right.
Although I do believe Mugi has the.
Yeah, and I
slight
imagine
advantage.
overall, I imagine it's definitely gonna be Mugi's favorite. It's just Kiki recently just really putting on
Yeah,
performances, especially earlier this week.
Yep.
So definitely
Yeah,
looking
we
to
mentioned
continue that.
earlier getting second at the Jacksonville Monthly.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do here. So, how do you feel about? Okay, I know most Corrins are not a fan of this matchup at all, but in your
Yeah.
experience, let's.
I don't like it, that's for sure. It's definitely a very unfun matchup to play. I would say it's probably 55-45 in Diddy's favor. But it's just very tedious. You have to be very, very careful about your spacing. You have to be super aware of everything that he's doing. And be careful not to overextend at all, because if you do, you will get caught in the Diddy vortex.
Yeah. So is the main thing like is like the biggest issue that Corrin has like the banana?
As far as, well, there's that, and there's also like, if you're not careful about your spacing, you can get knocked out of your aerials by a Diddy's fair,
Oh, okay.
which can make it hard to approach sometimes.
I gotcha.
It's just something you have to be aware of.
Alright, so right now, both players have actually been keeping it fairly even, going
Yeah,
back
looking
and
pretty
forth.
even.
I feel like they've been getting like the same
2%
punishes
difference.
on each other. Yeah, so Mugi doing a good job of actually dictating what the banana can really do.
Yeah.
Banana hasn't come into play too much. It's like when he gets a grab, then it's just going to kind of toss him. Mugi's been trying to grab it for the most part, but hasn't really been able to find like good timings to throw it out.
Yeah, misspacing that pivot grab just a little bit. He's in.
Ooh, why'd he go for up throw there? That was a bit early.
He could have thought maybe like with rage that it would kill, but that up air gonna take it. Kiki's still definitely in this though. He could take this stock like very soon.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, Diddy Vortex, as you were mentioning earlier, definitely a very strong option against characters that just kind of have a hard time with dealing with like this, just like really, really fast options.
Barely shielding that up smash.
Yeah, Kiki right now just trying to control the ground with that banana in hand. Just
Yeah, he's sort of got control of the stage right now.
ooh, okay.
Not anymore.
Okay, I like that use of the pin there to pop himself up so he could just jump back to stage. Kind of using it as like a bait or an option coverage. Ooh, okay, a little bit late there.
Yeah, just sort of covering in case he goes a little high with his recovery. Is that
Okay.
going to take
Yep.
it? Yes, it will.
I've definitely found that bite's like one of those moves where it's like, you know it's going to kill, but the red lightning almost never goes off at those lower
Yeah.
percents.
I didn't think really from across the stage that it would kill, but Mugi did have quite a bit of rage,
Yeah.
so that makes sense.
I just feel like it's like a full charge bite around 70, above 70%, you're probably dead, unless you're like
Probably.
maybe a heavy.
Yeah,
Maybe. I don't know, that thing's scary.
it is scary.
Alright, so going to Town and City now. I guess Kiki's going to want to just try to kill earlier off the top of up airs or something?
Yeah, it was very, very close until Mugi took the first stock in the last game. So perhaps if Kiki is able to take the first stock a bit sooner, it might be a bit more even or in his favor.
Yeah. Now, the other thing, too, is like maybe the more space provided by this stage, because I feel like the blast zone-wise, it actually is going to benefit Corrin more than Diddy.
Yeah, probably. I mean, they both can kill off the side and off the top fairly easily. So, I mean, because Corrin, you have up throw, you have pin, you have F smash. So you can kill off both, and Diddy, of course, has up smash, forward smash. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it could go either way.
That's definitely true. Yeah, right now, Kiki using all the
Kiki
room
really
to his
going in.
advantage. Yeah, because like one thing about Smashville is like, of course, you're gonna have to play in close quarters no matter what, because the stage is very, very small by nature.
This is very scary. Kiki just not letting Mugi land at all.
You know, as Diddy Kong, that's just definitely something you need to be doing. You're able to have so much ledge pressure that literally there's times where the opponent can't do anything.
That was very scary.
Yeah, slinging on the platform that might kill, but generally the rule is if they're at 150, they're dead. But before that, you should
Getting
be
a
dead.
bit too hungry there for the kill. Definitely not a safe up smash.
Ooh, okay. But trying to anti-air him with that
Mugi
up
not
air.
really getting a huge punish off of it. This is probably going to be it.
Nah,
Not
no
quite.
Diddy Kong, that throw generally doesn't kill until, I would say, around 160.
Right, and Corrin is not the latest character.
Yeah, that too. Ooh. Oh, okay, that actually probably could have sealed it if he caught the air dodge. Okay, Mugi right now.
Just waiting to react to how he gets off the ledge, but not really doing a
Yeah,
whole
it's
lot
gonna
about
take
it.
Mugi's trying to do his best to just control that center stage,
Yeah.
space him out. Trying to play it patiently. It's especially if it gets a player like Kiki, I feel like it's gonna work, just because Kiki's just naturally more aggressive than
Yeah,
most
definitely.
players. So it's like you can see Kiki committing to the option before Mugi, but he's just able to stuff out Mugi correctly. Like right there, that was
Yep.
an excellent trap actually. Okay, ooh, good power shield there. Okay, Mugi right now trying to cover
To
that
be honest,
ledge.
I think, well, he got the pin
Yep.
there, but it seems to me like Mugi needs to be pressuring him more while he's on ledge. He's just sort of letting him get back on stage.
Yeah, no,
free a
because
lot of the
he's sitting at that roll distance where he can respond,
Yeah.
but he's just
he
not choosing
isn't.
an option. It's like, I feel like he's just a little bit too scared to click something and guess wrong, but
Yeah.
sometimes I just feel like you need to just believe in what you know about your opponent and just go for it. Because it's like otherwise you're going to get punished no matter what. Hey. Mugi just trying to do his best to avoid any deal with the banana peel, but unfortunately, the second he does deal with
Yeah,
it.
Kiki's just not, he's giving him such a hard time when he tries to land.
Oh. Okay, good jump there by Mugi just to get around that up tilt. Wasn't going to kill, but definitely put him in a bad position.
Most definitely. It just seems like Mugi's spending so much time off stage when in the air.
Yeah, that's definitely when
not
you can tell
exactly
Diddy's doing the correct things that he needs to be doing. Just that stage control, that pressure, that neutral is just one of the most
Just not quite
overwhelming
quick enough on the
things.
punish there. Kiki managing to power shield that fair that Mugi was going for.
Okay.
Mugi is clearly a bit afraid.
Yeah.
All he really needs is like one good solid narrow down tilt and he could get a string off of it, but
Yeah, I'd say one string, and then if you can get one pin read. Oh, that's gonna be it.
that'll be it. Yep. Okay, so game 2 going to Kiki. This is a best of 3, is it?
Yeah, we're in losers
Okay.
round 7. It's not only finals are best of 5.
Right.
So
Okay.
yeah, no, you
I
don't
wasn't sure if
worry
we
about
did
that.
like semis, quarters, best of 3 or best of 5.
I don't know if this is Sirens, because I mean, I don't think it is, but
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I
actually-
don't know.
I would say maybe the next one would be quarters. I wouldn't be surprised. 'Cause,
Okay.
we're just such a
Yeah.
small bracket today. It's like round 7.
I know it's so small, it's
Yeah.
throwing me off. I'm like, wait a second, where are we?
Oh, okay, so
Perhaps not meaning to go to Dream.
I have a feeling Mugi's gonna want to go to either Battlefield or Smashville if he has the option back again.
Yeah, he may want to go to. I would think that his first choice would probably be a triplat, but we'll see.
Yeah,
he
Smash.
might want to try and juggle and go for a Smashville.
Yeah, Smashville.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
I definitely think it was the space factor. Just
Yeah.
giving Kiki space allows him to just control and reset that neutral. And you
Right.
saw that Diddy Kong has no problem controlling that entire space, where like Corrin's just going to struggle to get it. Here, Corrin's basically almost always in range. Like there's
Right,
just
exactly. Her mobility is obviously like less than stellar, so being on a smaller stage, her aerials can cover more area and whatnot.
yeah. So it's like if you're able to negate that banana play, so that way Diddy's range of coverage actually reduces kind of drastically, then that's going to become a big advantage for him. Okay, very good
Kiki
fair
just
there.
ready. Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
okay, yeah.
that was very scary.
I was actually surprised that first hit even hit him, but yeah, good stuff to Mugi for just waiting for the
Yeah.
options to come out.
Yeah, not immediately choosing an option off the ledge.
Ooh,
Oh my
and
goodness,
he
not
should let that.
quite,
He should let
not
that.
quite. Mugi's gonna need to collect himself.
Okay, I like that mix up there. He hasn't really gone for too many pins on shield, so I like seeing him go for options like that. Okay, so Mugi's still having a really hard time just to.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Alright, yeah, so Mugi finally starting getting a hand on Kiki right now. I think it's slightly hard for him, but just as soon as I say that, Kiki actually going to control the ledge again.
Kiki just waiting for Mugi to choose an option.
Yeah, no, it's kind of hard to like really know what option to choose at those positions.
Yeah.
It's just you gotta wait for the
Kiki can react
timings.
to almost anything you choose.
Yeah. So I think that's the main reason why you see Mugi just doing absolutely nothing, because like he's just like relying on Kiki's just fundamentals as a player being aggressive.
Yeah.
To wait for him to choose that option.
To throw something out.
Yeah. Because there's so many times he just charges up a smash attack and he's like, okay, now I'm safe.
Ooh, is that gonna?
Yeah, he wasn't able to catch that DI on time.
Yep,
that was
yep,
really
yep.
fast.
If Mugi wants to take this game, he's going to have to take this out very, very soon. Because Diddy can tackle a good amount of damage very quickly.
Yeah, no, it's just like kind of the snowballing factor that you can get as Diddy. Definitely can be overwhelming.
Yeah, this is a scary situation.
Oh, okay. Ooh, okay. I like him going for the mix-up there.
Interesting choice. Not quite.
Definitely one thing that was nice about that was it kept him safe after the bite went off, so I definitely like that usage.
Yeah.
Okay, probably gonna try to. Oh, he didn't go for it with the back air. Okay.
He's been trying to avoid using it as much because if you whiff back air, it can lead to very bad things for Corrin.
I just feel like in a situation like that where Diddy doesn't have a banana, you're gonna auto space. If you get the read, then he dies, and then if you don't, you're at center stage. So no matter what, you are in a good position.
Yeah.
But
with how aggressive Kiki is, he probably could throw out a counter and up air. Oh, I was really expecting to see the up air.
And yeah, she took it.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I mean Kiki's been doing so many jumps from ledge recently that like I feel like he just should start calling it out with those back airs. You know, kind of get those intimidation factors in. Then once you start making him like want to hold ledge longer, go for those down angled F smashes so you can catch him hanging for too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, like as you were saying, I think the biggest downfall right now is that lack of ledge pressure that Mugi's displaying. Oh, okay. Don't think he had his jump at that moment.
Yeah, it didn't look like it. I mean, if Mugi gets one solid string, he can be back in this for sure.
And I would definitely Corrin's one of those characters I never call out.
You can never counter out.
Yeah. Especially against like a character like Diddy, like he just barrels at the wrong time and he just happens to get like hit by a breeze. Oh, okay, it's 4%. Gonna be able to catch that with an up air.
Is he gonna be able to keep it?
Okay, good reaction.
Here, and Rage is honestly.
Yeah, this is what I was saying.
Very, very strong for Corrin.
Yeah, I definitely want to see Mugi go for more of the safe options to cover ledge than just like the be-all end-all. Yeah, like that back air. Back air would have done just fine. Because like the thing is, if he does anything butt jump, Mugi's not gonna get punished for it.
Right.
Okay, that's not gonna kill though.
Yeah, putting Mugi in a very bad situation though on the ledge again.
Ooh, okay. That threat of his spacing right there was actually perfect right there, since Kiki was still in that the animation of the pop gun.
Okay, I was just about to say I feel like Mugi should be spending more time on the ground because he was hopping around and he's dashing and shielding a lot. I feel like just being on the ground with Corrin at a high percent is just a lot safer.
Oh god, yeah, Mugi, he's just
probably trying to bait him into doing something.
Oh, okay, there we go. That's something. Oh,
extremely close. Corrin with almost max rage here. So scary.
Nah, it really is. I mean, one down tilt, one banana, that could be the end of Mugi right there. Oh, but Kiki giving up all that stage control. Mugi's gonna get back for free, but that barely clips him.
Up smash, catching him there.
Oh god.
So unfortunate.